Okay, I know I just posted a video, but I have some very exciting mail to show you guys. This is my Aura Estelle 2027 planner, and I figured we would unbox it and get the full experience together here. So, my beverage right now is a miniature can of Olipop Crystal Apple. But I will be making some tea shortly. But let's get into it. If you watched my previous video, you saw me go through all of my planners over the past like 8 years. And this is what I decided on for 2027. I would highly encourage you all to, if you are interested in this planner, order it ASAP because I got an email from Aura Estelle. Today's the 27th of July. Today, that already 50% of their inventory of all the magnet planners is gone for 2027. So if you are interested in this, highly encourage going and getting it as soon as you can. But let's open up my Aura Estelle 2027 planner. I'm so excited. I did have early access to order this. Beautiful. My cat's gonna love this. So with the order, you were able to add some, they're called tip-ins. Essentially, it is a page where there's some sticky stuff here, and you can put it in the front of your journal to be able to flip out an additional page when your planner is flat. So the tip-ins I ordered with this were the B6 grid to just do whatever I wanted to do with, and the monthly tip-in habit tracker situation. So we will open these up in a second. I also ordered a A6 simple grid notebook, so we'll open that up as well to take a look at it. But let's start with the money. I'm not even going to tease y'all. Normally YouTubers do the actual thing at the end. We're going to do it right here and now. So this is the B6 weekly horizontal planner. These are exactly the same on the inside. I just ordered 2 different colors. One's going to be for work, one's going to be for life. Let's open up the red one. I haven't decided which color is going to be for what thing. So this is a really, it feels like a soft leather. So you've got the Aura Estelle stamp on the back. You've got the Magnet Weekly stamp on the front. And they're giving you the stats on the planner on the front here. So I'm just going to slide this off. So if you're interested in any of the stats, here they are for the planner. And then all Aura Estelles also come with a little booklet to kind of just inspire you on how to use the layout, how to use the planner, examples for spreads, and just, you know, some ideas for if you're unsure on how to use it. They've got you. It's here. So let's open up the inside. So I got the B6 size. I've said this in the past, but this is the perfect size for me. This is a soft leather situation. It's got a little more structure to it than my Sterling Ink common planner, so I actually really enjoy that. It's got your normal yearly overview. These pages are the same on basically all of these Hobonichi dupes, where you get the whole year as an overview. Yearly goals. And then we jump right into the months. So this is your monthly spread. Then the Aura Estelles also have this tracker situation. This is new to the magnet planners. The magnet planners were released this year in 2026. So I've never experienced this spread before, but I'm excited about it. Then you get some blank pages, and then you jump right in to your weeks for the year. And then these weeks are sequential. And then it's also highlighted on the top, this little monthly view here of where you are at in the month. I find that really helpful because I'm always thinking about what's happening next week and how can I help myself this week. But maybe you don't enjoy that. And then you also get these little boxes over here to do things with, but your week stays here. This is a completely blank page. This is the end of the month, and then you go into the next month. And then that's how the planner works all the way through December. You can see there's little shaded regions that indicate where you are in the year. And then at the very end of the planner, there are some note pages back here, blank note pages for you to do with whatever you wish. So how is this different from previous Estelle layouts? If you haven't been in the Estelle in a while, we're going to compare the two. We're going to compare my 2025 one to this one. But if you're purchasing this planner and you also used it this year, they're the same layout as far as I understand. So let's compare 2027 to, this was my 2025 Estelle. This is the collaboration with Annie Plans. So the cover is a lot softer than this one. And even the layout is different. So in the beginning of 2025, you got like 4 years of an overview. And then it went into these column yearly overview situations. And then blank pages your month. So then let's compare to the new layout, where we only get an overview for this year. So let's go back to our overview. So again, previously, 4 years of an overview, columns. We get the yearly overview, this version of the overview, yearly goals, which we didn't have in the previous. Then we move into the month. So I am someone, hold on, and then after the month, we get the tracker. In the previous version, we got our blank pages, then the week. In this version, we get the tracker, blank pages, then the week. I think I'm really going to love this. I was really hating on it when it was first announced in 2026. But the more that I compare it to the previous collaboration with Annie Plans and also what I'm working in right now, which is the Sterling ink. Again, if you did not watch my last video, go watch that and you can see why I don't like my Sterling ink and why I've moved into this. But I have this B6 journal cover to use if I want, but I also have ordered a Paper Republic journal cover that will be coming soon. So I have options as far as covers for this planner and what I want to do for that. So again, the two planners I ordered, they are exactly the same. One's going to be for work, one's going to be for life. I have not decided. The only difference is the color of the cover. I'm actually going to put it back together so that it stays nice until I get to move into it in December. I want it to stay as nice as it possibly can, considering I got it 6 months ahead of time. But again, like them sending out that email of like, hey, half of our stock is already gone. Like, if you want something, come and get it. So helpful. She's packed away for December. Now let's go into the other stuff I ordered. So again, with the early access, you got access to 2 tip-ins, I believe, that were at a discounted price, and also an actual journal cover from Estelle. I wasn't really in love with any of their journal covers. That's why I went with the Paper Republic one instead, and I have other options here. But these are the 2 tip-ins I got. So let's open it up. So this is just a blank grid page tip-in. And essentially the idea is you peel off this adhesive, this page folds, and then this can fold out. Let me grab my other journal. So you would stick this in here this way, and then this becomes an extra page that folds in and out for you should you need extra space or extra spreads for anything. So I got the grid version. This paper is thicker than the Tomoe River paper, which is in these planners. So if that's going to bother you, these tip-ins might not be for you, but it doesn't really bother me all that much, so I'm not that concerned. But these came with 10 tip-ins for the just regular grid paper version of this. And then this is the monthly tracker tip-in. And this one comes with some habit trackers, essentially, the key takeaway, and then the back is blank. I thought this could be helpful for anything that I'm tracking in 2026, whether it be habits, step count, whatever it might be. I thought these could be helpful. And these don't have to be year specific. I can keep these forever and tip them into any journal that I want to tip them into. So those are my tip-ins. And now let's open the A6 Simple Grid. I will say I was really tempted to move into an A6 size sterling ink planner, but I really need my planner to be a continuous flow of time in which I get my month, I get my weeks, I get the next month. Flipping to the front of a planner to get to my monthly spread drives me absolutely crazy. So I'm going to stick with the B6. But I have learned about myself. I love an A6 notebook. My pocket notebook that I use is an A6. This is how the Aura Estelles used to come, by the way. They used to come in this little cardboard component. They didn't come like this. They had this cardboard component that you would slide out. And here is the A6 Simple Grid Companion Notebook. This is in collaboration with Miss Annie Plans. And then it's just got grid pages on the inside, which I love. But I love an A6. My only customer feedback for Aura Estelle is, should the situation arise in which you consider additional sizes for your product line, I would eat up an A6. I would eat it up. I would buy it. I would buy it in almost every format. I love an A6 size. I use it for my pocket notebook. I use it for my diary. I love it. I think it's the perfect size. I just wish that y'all made it in your planners, but you don't. But this is very similar to the previous year Aura Estelle Annie Plans planner from 2025. This is a harder leather cover, but it's just a perfect little additional notebook that I wanted to get with my Aura Estelle planner. I'm once again going to keep her in the bag until the time comes for her. I have plans for it, but I don't want to announce them on the internet just yet because I want to think about it. So here is my haul. You guys can't see that. From Aura Estelle for 2027. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if this flip through was helpful. Let me know if you're purchasing these, what your plans are for 2027. And I will see you guys in the next video.